Well, hello, my beautiful Gemini. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your monthly reading for November 2024. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about, pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings and I will never reach out to you personally to offer one. Also, I will never ask you for money, e-gifts, or donations. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Gemini, this is your monthly reading for November. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to an outcome. Well, November has arrived, and this is the month that signals radical revolution. Now, every month I ask my guides about the energy to communicate to you all, and this month the first thing they said to me was, November, November, we will always remember this November. So I am guessing it will be memorable for a couple of reasons. Well, we are officially dialing up the heat in Scorpio season. It is intense and all-consuming for all of us. It's time to do a deep dive emotionally, cultivate a deeper relationship with self, initiate more intimate connections with others, ponder the mysteries of life and the universe, as well as bravely and boldly overcome any circumstances that seemed impossible. It really is time to embrace your passionate wild side this month and submerge yourself in knowing as well as following your beautiful heart. This month fully supports you embracing alone time to follow anything that you're passionate about, whether it's a hobby, sport, art, music, films. It's really time to commit to yourself this month. Now, one of the most powerful events unfolds this month. Pluto makes its final move into the sign of Aquarius, and it will remain there until March 2043, which is a pretty long time. This will lead you to so many important personal breakthroughs, encouraging a desire to learn more about yourself, especially on a psychological level. So this is an exciting time to explore, broaden horizons, and really try new things. Now, Pluto transforms, and of course, Aquarius pushes for social change, technological advancement, new governmental structures, and a dismantling of old, outdated systems. Now, that does not have to be just related to governmental systems. It can be that, you decide to upgrade your phone, for example. You feel like you've outgrown the system that you have on your current cell phone device. It could be, technology, a new fridge, a new washing machine. So this is a time to really replace anything that you feel isn't working anymore. And in terms of world events, it will have a profound effect on the world in the following years. It's not going to all happen at once, but the last time that this occurred was from 1778 right through to 1798, where some of the most intense revolutions in the world occurred, resulting in major changes of power and, of course, new technology. Now, I also want you to be aware that because, of course, Aquarius rules climate, we may continue to see the odd weather events amplified or not typical to season. And Uranus, there is a partnership with Pluto there that could increase potential for volcanic plate movements and seismic activity in places that are not prone to that sort of event. So I want you to be aware of that as well. Now, on a personal level, Pluto represents anything hidden. So you may be prompted to change passwords this month or even discover a long-kept secret. I also want you to be aware that it all kicks off this month in terms of energy, but it will filter out for years to come. So it's not going to be all abrupt and at once. And of course, we have had increased solar activity recently, and Mercury will be retrograding in the sign of Sagittarius. So it would be wise to back up any work, save down financial statements, because there is power outages and the potential for them will increase over the next coming months. So double check any travel plans for errors as well, because Mercury retrograde can delay results. Could also, delay travel or influence technical glitches, especially with apps or social media platforms. And on a personal level, Mercury retrograde can be very positive, allowing us to slow down, see the minute details of our lives, to not rush forward with anything, so that we can basically make some changes, encourages revamps, renewals, and gives us second chances to make long-lasting positive changes. Now, the new moon in Scorpio also rubs shoulders with a Jupiter alignment, and it trines Saturn. So it would be a perfect time to set new intentions and tap into that tenacity and ambition to make life happen for you. And the successful outcomes will be long-lasting. Now, also we have the star Agal, and it will be very visible in the constellation of Perseus throughout November. We may see a battle of positivity over negativity during this period. Dates to note are the 9th, 12th, and 29th. Now, this can be in terms of world events, but also it can be a personal inner battle. One minute we feel a little bit down, the next minute we're supercharged and ready to take action on something. So really notice your energy in and around that date. Also, we have Uranus, the great awakener to truth. It will be strongly triggered by the full moon on the 15th of November, as they're only 1 degree apart. So we could see some shocking world events unfold or be revealed in and around this date that truly opens our eyes, especially on the financial front, as the full moon, of course, is in Taurus, which represents money, acquisitions, financial markets. Now, if anything, we may actually just have an admission that potentially things are not as good as we initially thought financially. A well-known brand or institution may also close. And this month could also see the launch of new global apps or technology that changes how we advance. But on a personal level, you may have a shocking revelation yourself about an event that you've already experienced or someone from your past. And this revelation will help you heal from this and move on from it from a place of empowerment. Uranus during this period helps you discover a eureka moment to move forward with great big ideas and the power to transform your life in the most positive way. And the first card you've got there is cake. Okay, so this is about indulgence. It's really about, having a life of luxury. It's about enjoying good times, celebration, getting out there, having fun. There may even be a gathering, social gathering that you're looking forward to, celebrating with people coming together there. I do see a lot of you are under a lot of pressure, so it's important to kick back and relax. I feel some of you may even have decided to hold a dinner party or a party, and you may be just under a lot of pressure to get everything organized and also keep life running smoothly as possible. Some of you may, especially if you have children, you may be going through a period where they're about to graduate, for example, or you're preparing for that. But also, I feel there is an energy here for some of you, especially in the career environment. There may be a networking event or an event where there's an award ceremony, or perhaps some of you may be offered an award at your work. It could be that there is an event and they're doing like a service award. You went above and beyond for something that you did. You may not be expecting this, but it's something that could be coming this month as well there. Now, your 6th house is governing you at the beginning of the month, and this is all about your daily routines and schedules, focusing on work, paying bills, savings plans, budgets, repayment plans, and basically your responsibilities and tasks. And this house, it may feel a little bit dull, okay? I gotta be honest with you, but it's actually one of the most important houses because it keeps your life running smoothly so that you can go out there and have fun and kick back and relax there. So a lot of you are also focusing on your health this month, so you may restart that diet or exercise plan. You'll be also paying attention to your sleeping patterns. Some of you may actually give yourself a due date to actually implement this, and you may actually have like a one last celebration or a blowout. You're going to go and get your favorite meal, or you may just have like an extra biscuit because you're about to detox, or you're about to do something that sort of limits the amount of sweet treats and things like that in your diet. Also, it says here, celebration, ceremony, party, gathering with friends, family, honor, remembering, recognizing, commemorating, graduation, anniversary, wedding, prom, birthday, award ceremony. I did mention the award ceremony actually, because you've got the star energy there, so that's really giving me award energy vibes. For some of you, this could be an award in your career where you get like some sort of promotion or a bonus, or you hear about it. But ultimately, this card also can indicate that a lot of you are remembering people who are no longer on the earthly plane. You may be holding a vigil for that person or celebrating an important anniversary in and around this date, lighting a candle for this person. And this person is with you, okay? They've never really walked away. They're still in spirit, still guiding you. You've had lots of little signs from them to let you know of their presence. And if there is an anniversary, for example, for some of you, you may celebrate Thanksgiving. Not all of you will, of course, but there may be like a place at the table where the person is not there. It doesn't have to be that they are not there because they have passed over to the spiritual realm. It can be that they just can't make it. So it can be that as well. But if anyone is in the spirit world, I see something, in and around a watch, either stopping or a clock stopping is what I see there. I feel it could also be that if it is stopped for quite some time, it may start to work or chime. This really is going to let you know of a presence. So please take it as it resonates. Not going to resonate for everyone, of course. Could be that they have an important item, like a family heirloom watch that's connected to them as well. So please take it as it resonates there. But ultimately, this is number 4, which is about solid foundations. So it's basically keeping life in order, running smoothly, and being able to find moments to celebrate. Not just celebrating yourself, but also celebrating, everything you have right now and being grateful for all that you have. And of course, acknowledging the things that you don't have and the things that you want to achieve. They're on their way for you. I definitely see great movement and progress in your life, but there is an energy here of celebrating the moment. Also, some of you may be looking at the quick fixes in life, where you feel like you reach for quick fixes, especially when you're under pressure or duress. The 9 of Wands there indicates that a lot of you are feeling super exhausted, a little bit burnt out, and you may feel that when you feel a little bit low energy or a little bit down, that you reach for something that perhaps isn't as healthy as it should be or could be for you. Now, we all do it. There's no pointing fingers here, okay? But you may be just trying to limit that. With the Queen of Wands, I feel like you're paying more attention to your exercise, beauty routines, and basically your aesthetics this month as well. Even though my readings are not about aesthetics, I see a lot of you being stricter with yourself when it comes to certain items and paying more attention to your health. Now, the 6th house really enforces that, so that's probably why you're getting that energy. You're going to focus on health, and I feel with this Queen of Wands, I feel like you're going to have optimum energy. I feel this card is really about being very creative, very productive. I feel like you're going to get a lot done this month. You're shining your light, and a lot of you have been really tired or unenergized. I feel with that 8 of Cups there, because it is a cup energy, I feel some of you, you're cutting out something. And you may not know it, but you're cutting out something that has been draining your energy. And some of you may actually find that there is some sort of hormonal imbalance right now as well that has been tipping your energy levels. But no matter your energy levels, I feel like you've been pushing on through, because this card is you're passionate, you're leading with your passions. 9 of Wands means that you are nearly running on empty. So just watch that. It's very important to make sure that you're not basically filling yourself with false economy foods. That's what's coming up there. And I know some people are going to be like, you don't want me to talk about that, but it has to, because it's coming out there, of course, so I have to honor it. Otherwise, the energy in the reading will remain stagnant. So someone needs to hear that. That's coming out there. And of course, a little bit of what we fancy all the time is going to be nice. So I don't feel like you're limiting yourself, but you may actually just take something out that you feel you don't really want it anymore. It's your body saying you've had enough of that. And actually, it's been the thing that's been draining your energy or influencing intense highs and intense lows. So I see that you identify that in the month of November. Now, this card indicates that you may actually treat yourself this month to something that you've been yearning for a long time. For some of you, it could be an item of jewelry, maybe even a watch, because watches are coming up strongly in your reading. I feel a lot of you are just focusing on time and not wanting to waste time right now, because I feel like you have a lot on your plate. You have a lot on your to-do list with that card there. It can indicate a lot of you are trying to get everything done now because you're about to take a trip. Some of you may be going to see family or friends during this month, or there's a celebration that you're getting ready for. Some of you may be taking a big vacation as well, and you're just in the flow of getting everything done. Now, that Queen of Wands energy indicates that you are passionate, inspired, and you are capable of very strong friendships. I feel like you're going to spend a lot of time socializing this month. I feel you may even book things that you've never done before, festivals, events, theater productions, art. I really see this sense of, you surrounding yourself with sensuality, the things that you like. As I said, you also may treat yourself to purchase something that you've been saving for quite a long time. Could even be a car. I'm not getting car energy here, but for some of you, it may be a car. Some of you are also hunting a gift, is what I see. I feel like you're looking for a gift for a person. And I would say there's an energy of you finding the perfect gift, but you may look at it and think, okay, can I find that elsewhere at a better deal? And the answer is yes. You will find it discounted elsewhere, or a pause takes place, and then that pause gives enough time for there to be a sale or discount. Same item, same quality, but you're just having more money in your pocket, is what I see there. I see that you're going to be very creative this month. I feel like you're going to launch yourself into your passions, expressing yourself, and I feel like you're holding a vision that you want to achieve, and you're working really hard to make it work. There's a lot of celebration around you right now, so that means you are going to accomplish great things this month and feel super proud of yourself that you've got a lot done. Now, that Nine of Wands can indicate, yes, it is going to be a busy time, and you are working really hard, but also I feel there's an energy here that some of you may have felt a little bit under the weather or wounded. Some of you may, I'm just seeing for some of you, this is not going to resonate with all of you. Some of you, it's like I'm just getting an energy that someone may have stepped on something and it feels like there's something in the foot. Okay, so it could be like a small piece of glass or a splinter or something. Or maybe my guides are just trying to highlight that some of you are like still pushing ahead and working really hard, even though you feel wounded or under the weather. I would say some of you need to have a bit of a rest, or you may need to get someone to tweezer something out of the foot. That's really random, but it's coming out there. So it's obviously for someone. So you will get it out, of course, whatever it is. But I feel it's important to recognize foot health. Very important, of course. They really highlight areas of the body that are struggling. Some of you may have had like adrenal fatigue, or there may have been something that you're like looking at right now and trying to like detoxify, is what I see there. But the Nine of Wands can also indicate that October has been a pretty heavy month for you, that you just feel like you have so much to do, so little time, and you may feel that it seems endless, okay? There is an energy here of you doing a lot of questioning about something before you take a next step. Questioning is good. I feel you're looking carefully to see if there's an alternative path that may be right for you. It all leads to the same goal, is what I'm seeing, but you may be looking to see if there's an easier path, because right now you're really close to being at capacity, and I feel like you're close to breaking point. A lot of you, it feels like you're spinning all the plates and you're so exhausted, and you still see that you have a lot to do. Now, don't get me wrong, you are going to find that super strength from somewhere, but don't burn yourself out, because I feel like you're pretty close there. Now, also, Nine of Wands can indicate protect your immune system, okay, because you are passionately doing so many things that as soon as you stop, then in comes the seasonal cold. So just watch out for that. Some of you may need to make sure that you are on top of your vitamins, or, that's coming through there. I mean, your sixth house is really like taking over here, focusing on your health, your well-being, but also on this sense of you having a glow up. Some of you may have even been trying new things to kind of like enhance what you already have, because this is a card of gaining a lot of attention, a lot of attraction there. And this could be that you're attracting opportunities left, right, and center. This could also be that you're attracting suitors if you're looking for love, for example. I mean, right now, I feel like you're trying to do more things that you're passionate about, celebrate the moment, celebrate the people that you are surrounding yourself with. You've got so much going on right now. I feel like you're focusing on you. It's almost like some of you, if you're single, you may have put love on the back burner, but love is going to find you either way. And I feel there is an energy here of someone from your past. I hate giving the past message, but there may be a message from a person that you shared feelings with. This person's going to send you like a flattering message, but you're like, it's been a long time. Where you been? did you lose my number? I feel there's an energy of you really not wanting to connect to this, but you may be surprised or not surprised, because I feel like this person's done this before. I feel like as you're having a glow up, going out there, having fun, there's someone who's watching from the sidelines and really regretting that they let you go, okay? And I feel they may want to fix it, but of course, I feel they need to take accountability of actions and really come towards you with actions rather than words. A lot of sorrow around this person, and I feel they were not emotionally available to open up to the relationship when they were with you. I feel they're still not there. They're doing some repair work, but it's not going to stop them from trying to come back in. So I'll just move away from the energy there. Even if you're in a relationship, there is a strong potential that someone from your past may reach out to you this month. But with the Eight of Cups, I see you not engaging in this. I see you deciding to focus on your own healthy commitments and just, basically, I feel like you're doing you, and you, especially if you're in a relationship right now, I see that you've got everything you've wished for in the partner that you're with, and that this person doesn't even hold a candle to that person. So I see you kind of like letting that go, okay? Now, a lot of you are very time sensitive this month, so you may have a deadline that you're working towards. You're going to reach that deadline. I see a lot of hard work this month. I got to be honest with you. Eight of Pentacles kind of means that you are in a repetitive cycle. You're making progress. I feel like the more you do something, the more you become a pro at it. Whether it's, caring for a person, whether it's being in a career, whether it's being explorative in a retirement period, whatever it is, I feel like you're getting good at something, and it just feels enriching, almost like to the point where you could do it on autopilot. Now, I also hate to give this message, but I have to, because you've got the repair card. Some of you, not all of you, but some of you may have to repair something in and around the home space, okay? But I feel like it's not going to be as much money as you thought it would be, and also I feel you kind of needed to get it done. It's important, and I feel any money that you had to give out on this, it will be replenished, okay? So some of you may have to dip into a contingency fund type thing, but I feel like you will replenish that later on. But a lot of you are actually just fine-tuning your life so you can have balance between fun and working hard on your projects, making progress, trying to get the best out of things. And I feel this is a month of intense focus, almost like you're trying to make something work or accomplish something before you kick back and relax. I see that you're aligning yourself with a wish, and I would say that there is something that either you walked away from, whether it's a hobby or a neighborhood or an industry or even a group of people. You may revisit them and find that it's much more enriching or rewarding this time round. It's almost like you've matured and you see it from a different angle. But also, I feel that you are someone who, especially if you're in a career, sometimes you may doubt your skill set. Actually, you're someone who's very diligent, very focused, and I feel that you come in with solutions, okay? And I feel there is an energy this month in November where you really rise to the challenge, find a solution to something that nobody else can, and you are heralded for it, okay? So you could actually win a service award because of that, or be given an extra bonus because of some great task that you do in the month of November. Now, it says here, repair, fine-tune, heal, fix, many working parts, resetting, proceed carefully, needs fixing, making adjustments, recovering, skilled, making things right, making amends. Well, we've already got that. Someone trying to make amends here with you. Restore and upgrade it. I think I mentioned right at the beginning of your reading that some of you may do some upgrades on things that you've got in your life, like a cell phone or a laptop. But ultimately, I feel a lot of you are going through a very cathartic healing period this month as well, doing a lot of inner repair work. And I feel it's just like making things right within yourself. So although the past, is very important and the experiences you had a profound effect upon you, I feel this is about not letting it have power over your future happiness. I feel this is a period of you sort of opening yourself up to more joy, more fun, more spontaneity. And I feel, you're on a path right now to upgrade your life. I feel this is about, reigniting your lust for life. I see a lot of you upgrading to new houses or working towards that. Maybe some of you may be thinking about buying property abroad, having a holiday home. I see you working towards that, accomplishing that. Even if it feels like a pipe dream right now, I feel these are things that you are working towards, and these are things that you are going to accomplish. There's a lot of energy around you as well right now. If you're retired, for example, you may be going traveling to find where you feel like you belong in the world, which really sets your soul on fire. Embark on new creative endeavors and also develop your belief system and develop your sense of purpose as you move through this sort of cycle of your life. So you have a lot of 8s in your reading, and a lot of that is connected to the self. 8 is the number of the self. So you're looking at things that you need to walk away from, that waste your time, drain your energy, that are not fulfilling. A lot of you may even decide to book a little trip by yourself or treat yourself to something because you are sort of paying attention to your own personal needs at this time. And I feel when you get to a very happy, joyful place in your life, that's when you can, extend it to others as well. Now, we do have that Page of Cups, and it's in the resistance position at first. So some of you, even though, life is busy, you may have felt like you've been on autopilot, and this is a month to rediscover passions. It's a time to check in with your course to make sure that you're following your heart, and it can also indicate that some of you may deal with a very immature person or someone that you've had some sort of conflict with, and this person wants to repair things, even if this is a client, for example, who basically is a little bit bratty or someone who is extra demanding and a little bit rude. This person will actually come back and apologize or extend a kindness to apologize. Now, of course, I feel like you're not allowing that person to get away with their behavior, but at the same time, I feel like you acknowledge the fact that they were big enough to come back and apologize. So I see some of you, if you have dealt with someone who has done something in the past as well, they may have a conversation with you regarding that. This could be a neighbor, it could be a boss, someone you work with, could be a family member, could be an ex. I'm not really being given the exact energy, so please apply it to your situation. But I see an apology here for you in the month of November. Now, the Page of Cups will go into the upright, which means that you are learning more about yourself this month. It basically means that you're being open-hearted to opportunity. I feel there is a playful spirit around you, and I feel like you're allowing yourself to be more curious about what the world has to offer. Also, your visions of what is possible are really becoming your reality. I see a lot of payoffs for you this month. You're going to see major developments and things that you've been paying close attention to, whether it's a personal project, whether it is your own personal health, body, mind, and soul, whether it is an opportunity or creative endeavor. You're going to see that you're making great strides this month, and I feel very deep, reflective energy about you, big soul-searching period in the middle of the month. That's probably because your 12th house takes over from the 6th house there, and this is the deepest part of your chart, so you may feel a little bit more sensitive than usual in the middle of the month and do a deep dive to repair some things within yourself. It's really time to commit to your higher self. A lot of you are developing spiritual gifts and psychic gifts with this card. You may have flashes of insight during this time, and I would pay close attention to dreams during this period as well. Everything is giving you a sign this month, so pay close attention to the signs. Also, you're developing a deeper sense of awareness to receive those important messages for your own personal growth. And also you may feel like withdrawing a little bit in the middle of the month. Even though you're going to be overall very sociable, the middle of the month you may feel like withdrawing to focus on a creative endeavor or do something that's really cathartic to get some emotions out to process. This could be through art, could be through writing, journaling, poetry, music, whatever you feel called to do. I feel this is a project that's going to be very emotionally rewarding. And I feel this is a period as well to release and recharge and get back into the fray. And some of you may even think about a spiritual retreat or some sort of meditative practice that helps you. I'm actually being shown an app in the water. Now, it's quite a famous app. I don't know if I want to say it because I'm not here to advertise anything, but some of you may download an app that helps you with mindfulness. Let me just put it that way, okay? And it may be something that you've already downloaded, but you don't really pay much attention to it. But in the month of November, you really will, and it really will help as well, okay? Now, we do have that 8 of Cups, and it's in the resistance position at first. A lot of you are learning lessons from the past, doing that deep dive, and you don't want to repeat a cycle with a person or a situation, so you're letting go. Also, the 8 of Cups can indicate that some of you may have thought about exploring a new path or a new journey. maybe even a new endeavor, but you've put it on the back burner or on hold. Well, at the end of the month, I see you like submerging yourself in that and being ready to launch it or try it out. Some of you may dip a toe into a new way of living. This could be overseas, could be just thoughts right now of you migrating your business or going overseas and living in a different country or even a different state. Doesn't have to be abroad, but I see a lot of you wondering about new directions right now. Also, this month, it's a big month for you to focus on your journey. Some of you may restart a lot of things, whether it's to restart a book that you started and stopped reading, whether it's a hobby that you used to do, but you sort of were too busy to try and do it. You may reconnect to that. This is all about being in a transition period and venturing out of a comfort zone and trying new things. Also, I see here that some of you would love to get away, but you feel like you've got too much on your plate right now to have a big vacation. So it could be a smaller trip away that you embark on, but you're saving for the big one a little bit later on. Now, your outcome energy, we have constellation, okay? So there could be a dip in energy because, of course, I did mention that Argal will be in the constellation Perseus throughout November. So you may see shifts of positivity to negativity. That really connects to your sense of duality anyway. So I feel like you're actually used to the ebb and flow of your emotions, but you may be looking more at the triggers of why you fluctuate in your energy. And a lot of you are going to discover something that you've been digesting, okay, is the cause for intense highs and intense lows. And you may just limit it or walk away from it forever eventually. But this card, you know, this is a card of gatherings, people coming together. It's also about you being in alignment with success, with your path. Things are working out in your favor, a lot of clarity. And I feel it's almost like you are mapping out your progress, but also seeing how far you've come and where you want to take the next steps to. Because that Nine of Wands is like cautious about the next step. And I feel you have a card there that highlights that you're not rushing into something right now. You're just doing your due diligence, getting all the compartmentalized sections of your life to bring it together to make things run smoothly. Also, I feel like you are an integral part of a group. Now, this could be your working environment, it could be your community, it could be in your family or your soul tribe. And I feel like you're going to be appreciated this month for being that sort of linchpin for keeping people together or reaching out to people. You're a fun person. You are great to be with. And I feel you actually make people's day. You may not realize that, but you really do. And I feel it just is an energy exchange between you and the people around you that really just brings a lot of joy. Now it says here, network support, associates gathered, meetings, socializing, organization, arrangement, collection, exchanging data, influence, and in connection with a large amount or a quantity. So I definitely see that some of you, if you're getting new cell phones, for example, new laptops, you will be exchanging data there between the two, like migrating everything that you've got, photos, memories, everything onto new technology. Some of you, you know, you're going to have important meetings this month. And again, it doesn't have to always be with work. It could be an important meeting in your community about something that you want to petition against. It could also be something that you have a meeting about with a practitioner. Some of you may have been scheduled for an operation or a procedure for this month, and I definitely see that you're going to be in a period of healing. You're getting everything organized before you need to take some time out to rest. It'll give you time to reflect as well on what's important, and I see you getting back to best there. 8, especially 8 of Wands that you've got here, is like rejuvenating your energy and feeling more vitalized. But also I feel this is you being super organized and being focused in order to get your projects and tasks done so you can have more time for you this month. And especially if you work as an entrepreneur, some of you may even look at networking events or support networks. You may join like an on-room chat forum with like-minded individuals, or you may outsource some of the administrative tasks that you have so you can focus more on the creative side of whatever it is that you do and branch out a little bit more there as well. Now, of course, we've got the 8 of Wands, so you're definitely going to see progress this month. it's going to be really fast paced at the end of the month. Things just get a little bit more busy for you, especially if you are an entrepreneur. I feel like the season picks up for you. It's a faster pace. If you are a parent and you're currently not working, for example, it could mean that your children have a lot more events, action-packed weekends to go to, and there's a lot of hustle bustle about you. Even if you're not a parent, I feel like this is about more events to go to. This is about you being in the flow of doing stuff, not remaining stagnant, and I feel things just pick up a different pace for you at the end of the month. This card can also indicate gatherings or travel, so I definitely see a lot of that travel happening at the end of the month, but also I feel there's sporadic moments throughout the month. I feel like this is you just being on the go a lot this month, and I feel like you're gaining momentum towards accomplishing something that is going to truly energize you and bring a lot of success and reward. Now, also, with that Eight of Wands energy, this indicates that, you're passionate, you're driven, you have this ambition to get stuff done. And that could be that you want to tackle that closet, do a DIY around your home space, or, learn new things that advance you in some way. Some of you may also be learning a language. The Eight of Pentacles there with the stars, I'm just getting this sense of, international energy. So some of you could be launching, some skills in a different language, or you may actually be learning a language that helps you migrate to a different country, or just learn things so you can connect to clients abroad if you have clients abroad. But the Eight of Pentacles is more about the self. It's about learning what you're capable of. It's about gaining knowledge and applying that knowledge so that you can choose healthier options in life. I definitely see with the star energy here that you're in a new phase of life where you're making sure that you break old habits and choose healthier options. And the Eight of Pentacles can indicate that you're working hard to make life work, and you're showing up, you're backing yourself, and you're doing a great job. I do feel at the end of the month you're keeping your nose to the grindstone, just focusing on something. Some of you may actually repair something yourself so that you don't have to pay out for it, is what I see there. I mean, sometimes you can just give something a knock and it works, so sometimes the old-fashioned way may work, but if it's not working for you, turning things off and on again and just giving it an old knock, then of course you may source someone to help you repair something there. But the Eight of Pentacles actually indicates you're focusing on your money, your future finances as well. So you're going to be paying a lot of attention to 401ks, pensions, savings plans, and remaining on target, being really savvy with your finances there. And of course, some of you're seeing a payoff. You're literally seeing a bonus come through, or, I see a lot of you, your money remains the same, but I feel there could be a small increase there, and this could be a bonus that you're promised that you'll get in December, perhaps. For some of you, this is a small increase, as in it could be a rebate, or it could be you getting money back on something, which kind of plateaus, really. Some of you may also have a small interest rate rise where you get a little bit more on your savings or acquisitions there. But the Eight of Pentacles, a lot of you want to learn new things, and I feel like you are opening yourself up to higher learning. So learning more about yourself and your heart and your desires and the journey that you've had so far to unlock a lot of things, to free yourself up. But also some of you could be upskilling, learning a class online, or learning more through books and spending more quality time with yourself. Okay. Now, looking at your energy, I feel that you're submerging yourself in your journey and your passions this month, doing some healing, doing some repair work, looking at where you feel stressed and, what's your go-to thing when you're stressed. With that Eight of Cups, I feel like you're breaking a cycle. I feel like you're not allowing yourself to repeat a cycle. So anything you promise yourself this month, it will be long lasting, is what I see. You will be able to save some money, is what I see there as well. But a lot of you are saving for a trip or to treat yourself with something there, and I feel like it brings a little bit of joy there to you too. We have, interesting, we've got good luck, we've got protection, and we've got domain. So your first card there is good luck. Fortune smiles upon you, but we've got those hummingbirds there. So it requires a lot of energy to stay in the position that you're in right now. And I feel like some of you are going to find a way to work smarter, not harder. Okay. But also I feel this is about your energy levels, and, the universe also sending some good fortune your way. Lucky breaks, things working out perfectly for you. It says here, good fortune smiles upon you, fast money, lucrative ventures, paying off, flying high, and plenty. Now, I do see that there is a payoff here. Doesn't always have to be financially related. It feels like whatever you're investing in, whether it's body, mind, soul, or your bank account, things are working in your favor and are going to pay off for you. You put a lot of hard work into the lifestyle that you're trying to aspire to, and I see that there will be rewards there. We've also got protection, save your money, which I definitely see that you're going to be doing this month. And it says guardian, investor, broker, insurance, retirement. That came up briefly there at the end. So I feel like you are thinking about your 401ks, but also I feel some of you, if you are retired, this is about you being really savvy with your finances, getting really good advice, and looking at how you can treat yourself and, go traveling and invest in yourself, but for less money. Some of you may be like splashing the cash, because the Eight of Wands with the Queen of Wands can indicate that you have enough reserves to really treat yourself. So apply it to your situation and your budget. But I really feel like this month is about fulfilling yourself, your own needs, and spending time in good quality, as well as focusing on your journey and remaining on target. We've also got your final card there, Domain. Okay, and this is all about greatness. It says, ruler of your empire, domain, position of power, large home, respect, and wealth. So I would definitely say that wealth is an interesting word, because health is wealth, okay? Friendships are wealth. Money is not always wealth. It's like, can you have an accumulation of all those things to create a stable life that has every ingredient that you want? And the answer is yes. So I feel like you're trying to pool all those ingredients together to really take charge of your life and make sure that no stone is unturned when you're looking for those missing ingredients. I feel also a lot of you may be saving to purchase real estate, and I definitely see that you're going to be able to do that. There may be, for some of you, I would do a little extra diligence on a property. If you see something that feels a little bit too good to be true in terms of its price, there may be a hidden repair that needs to be done. So make sure you get someone in to assess that before you move forward with it. You may be able to knock more money off the price, or get the people to repair it before they sell it to you. So just watch out for that, is what's coming in. But I feel like you're valuing yourself, you're gaining in power and energy this month, and I would say this is a pretty good month for you to enjoy yourself and maintain the status quo, is what I see there. So I'm just going to go and get a trinket or a rune before you go. We have, loving that, we've got the cattle rune, which is all about wealth, fulfillment, and material gain as well. But it's like, what is your sense of wealth? What really is important to you? You could have all the money in the world, but you could have no friends that really support you. You could have all the money in the world, but no health. So it's really about identifying what's a priority to you, and factoring in that you can have it all, and it's balance and variety being that spice of life. Okay, so I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in that reading for you all. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel, completely free for you. All you have to do is press that little notification bell, lets you know when I update my next message, lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. But there is some really good news around you. I want you to be aware of that. But this month, it's all about you, okay? And following your heart and your passions, and identifying what drains your energy and what lifts you up and supports you on your endeavors. So I'll leave it there. Thank you so much, and love and light.